Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan Grice and I'm currently in the process of setting up my own stationery company called Odd Orange. I've been filming the entire process of this from start to finish and posting the videos here onto my YouTube channel. This is episode 5 of the series, so if you haven't watched the previous episodes, go back and watch those before you continue watching this one, because then it'll make a lot more sense. This episode is all about my first month of production for the company. I hand make all of my notebooks, my paperback notebooks and hardback notebooks. I'll take you along the process of that so you can kind of see what goes into making books like that. I also take you through how I design my sticker sheets and lots of other things. So if that interests you, then keep watching. So following on from what I showed you last time, I designed the prints, the art prints, which I'm probably going to be offering in A3 and potentially A4. And I was inspired by museum posters, and I wanted to keep it fairly simple, just with the design and then the name of the colour underneath it, like that. I think it's quite an elegant look to it. I do quite like art prints with writing underneath. I think they look really great in my home. So that's kind of the idea behind that. And I really like the simplicity of them. I think they'll look really nice when they're framed as well. So then I started to sketch out ideas for my book plate sticker sheet. And the idea for this is to offer a selection of book plates that you can peel off and stick onto your paperback, notebook and sketchbook covers. You can stick them on the end papers of the hardback books. You can use them on envelopes, folders, anything really, anything that you can label. And it should be printed out on really nice recycled sticker paper that you can write on. So those were the initial sketches. And then I picked my favourites and played around with colour combinations. And those are some sketches for the artist's palette sticker sheet as well. And these are the finalised sticker sheets. So as mentioned, these are the book plates with a selection of 6 that you can peel off and stick onto your books and write your details on them, write a title, a project, whatever you want. And this is the artist palette sticker sheet. And basically all these circles are going to be stickers, and they're all colours that you can find in the collection, the Colour Story collection. And I'm planning on making one for every collection that I do based on the colour palettes. But the idea is that you can use them for sticking things into your books, like postcards, collage elements. You can also use them to make colour palettes, so you could peel off different colours and make your own palettes to use in your own illustrations and designs. They're also great decorative elements as well, just adding a bit of a pop of colour onto a page. So yeah, those are the 2 sticker sheets I'm going to be offering. They're going to be A5. And since then I've been designing the info cards. So the little cards that you get with the book that explains the colour and its history and facts and things like that. So I was doing this last night, just designing different cover options, because I want like the cover of it to be quite simple. I don't want to be just a repeat of the patterns I've already got throughout the collection. I quite like this idea of having the rectangles that are overlapping in the colours of the books. It's inspired by the swatches that I was cutting out in the first initial designing of the notebooks. So yeah, with maybe some text underneath, we'll see. And then the other side will be quite simple, just the facts and some colour palettes and things like that. Hello again, it is the 2nd of August today. And I'm just checking in, going to talk about my mental state and my thought process at the moment. It's the start of the new quarter, so I'm hoping to spend the next 3 months in production. So it's going to be a bit of a mad 3 months. I'm a little bit unsure of how things are going to go. I finished all the designing things by the end of July. I didn't think I would actually finish it all. So I am on track, which is great. I finished the info cards. I decided to go with more of a retro, mid-century kind of illustration style, some block colours. I really like how it looks. It's going to be a really fun addition to include with the sketchbooks and notebooks. I've also planned out the packaging, which I've had a little bit of a dilemma about, because I want the packaging to be really, really nice and to reflect the quality of the products and the handmade nature of it. But I don't want to be wasteful. I don't want to include more packaging than I need. And I don't want to make the books too precious to the point where people won't use them. And I, of course, want to make sure that it's not too expensive, because obviously packaging goes into the cost of products. So there's that. I had two main kind of ideas. So the first idea I had was a kind of belly band, which goes, it's like a band of card that goes across the book, but more like a vertical belly band with the information on the front, and then having that either then wrapped into tissue paper with a nice sticker and some washi tape that would then go in a shipping box, or put it in a glassine bag that I can then label so that when I store them, I can find the right colour and type of book straight away. Then that would go straight into the postal box. That's the first idea. And the second idea I had was to create a sort of box that the book would go inside. I've seen a few brands do this. They just use thin card, and it's this cute little display box that they put the notebook or planner or whatever in, and it has the information on it, and it keeps it safe whilst it's in transit. And I really like that idea because, like I said before, it shows the quality of the book in it. All the hard work I put into the book, I don't want it to then get destroyed in the mail. But then there's that whole thing about waste, and I'm trying to be a sustainable brand. I'm trying to be conscious of what I'm putting into the world. And I know a box like that will most likely get thrown away. Whereas with tissue paper, people generally keep it. I know that I keep it and I reuse it for presents and things. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the more sustainable option of not having a nice display box. If I pack it well enough with enough tissue paper and sustainable packing materials, it should be fine. That's kind of where my head is at. I've got the next 3 months of production to really mull it over and decide what I want to do about the packaging situation. I am not going to be using any plastics. My greetings cards, I am still deciding whether I should just send them naked, as in the card in an envelope, maybe a sticker to attach them, but not have them in plastic, or put them in a glassine bag, which is recyclable because it's made from paper. On another note, I finished my production plan this morning. Spent a good couple hours thinking about how long everything was going to take me, planning out the next 3 months into realistic goals. I'm quite happy with it. It is a lot. It's very full on, and I'm not sure if I'm being too optimistic. I'm not sure if it's going to take me longer than 3 months. But my goal is to spend each month doing a different thing. So the first month will be notebooks, second month will be the 150 GSM sketchbooks, and the third and final month will be the 190 GSM sketchbooks. And if I don't get them all finished within the month, then I'll just do less books, I think. And it is quite a lot of money as well. I had to calculate how much it's going to cost me to make everything in the quantities I want, and it is a lot of money. Like I mentioned before, I got a grant, and I've been waiting 3 months, I think, 3 or 4 months now to receive it, and they're really messing me around in the emails. They're just not replying to me. It's a little bit stressful. I'm a bit concerned about it. I'm worried that I'm not going to be getting the grant. I have budgeted and planned to the point where I can afford the stock. I'll just have to do it in chunks, like every month after I get paid, and afterwards I won't have much money left. So hopefully I get the grant soon, and if I don't, I'll just have to order less things and that'll be fine. I'll figure it out. I'll find a way that I can get the stock without being worried about money. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little update, a little insight into where my head is at the moment, because I don't want to just be showing all the good things and talking about the good things. I want to also talk about the things that I'm worried about, or the things that aren't going so right. So yeah, I will talk to you soon. It is Saturday the 7th of August today, and I'm going to spend my afternoon stitching all these book blocks together. This week I spent, well, the entire week printing off all the dotted paper and folding them all into signatures and poking the stitching holes in. So I've got about 55 notebooks here. I've had quite a busy week, so I've mostly been doing it in the evenings. I'm hoping to get all these sewn up within the end of next week. We'll see. We'll see. I'm quite busy next week as well, so we'll see how much I get done. Half of these are dotted, half of them are plain. Half of them are going to be paperbacks and the other half are going to be hardbacks. Good morning, it's Thursday the 12th of August today, and I've had a pretty productive week considering how busy I've been. As you can see, this is the last pile of books that need to be stitched. Got about 10 there. Those ones I'm in the process of stitching. Those are the ones that are pressing. I've glued their spines. I've been doing this in batches of 10, and here are 20 book blocks that have been done, and here are 10 book blocks that have been done. So yeah, I'm hoping to have them done by the end of today. I've whittled down my production time to 10 minutes per book, so I should get that last pile done within the next couple of hours. As you can see here, I've also had an exciting delivery. End papers and covers have arrived. So I thought I'd quickly go through these and show you. These top ones in A4 are the end papers. I printed them on recycled paper. It's lovely thick 160 GSM paper, and the prints come out beautifully, as you can see. And underneath these are the covers, which is what I'm most excited about. Here are the covers. These are A3. They have that beautiful textured paper. I don't know if you can see. It has that gorgeous textured paper. I decided to go with printing the colour on the back side rather than having coloured papered end papers, the paperbacks. So, ta-da! Looks so nice, that orange. I'll show you some of the other ones. Here's the Indian yellow. The yellow printed on the other side, so pretty. The rose madder, I lightened the pink a little bit from my samples because I wanted a little bit more contrast between the pink and the green, but it's not that noticeable. The difference is just like 2 shades lighter, but I much prefer it like this. And then pink on the other side, such a nice pink colour. And the shell ones with the lilac behind it. So pretty. I'm so excited about these. covers are just going to look so nice on the books. All of the notebooks have been stitched and glued, and this is what 55 books looks like. And yeah, I'm really proud of how they've all come out. They look so neat and uniform. Quite impressed with myself, not gonna lie. Today I'm going to be splitting them up, figuring out which one's gonna be hardbacks, which one's gonna be paperbacks, attaching the end papers, those ones over there, to the hardback books, lining all of the spines for extra durability, and then I'll prepare the paperback covers in that pile as well to go on top. Good morning. Today is Tuesday the 17th of August and it's a fun day today. I'm finishing the paperback covers for the notebooks and I'm really excited about it. It's quite a fun process. This week I finished the book blocks. I lined the spines with an extra strong fabric that keeps it nice and durable while still letting it open up completely flat. I attached the end papers and I've been cutting down the covers, scoring them, ready to fold, and hot fold pressing them, which I've been filming the process of, so you should have seen that by now. So yeah, all I've got to do is glue the covers to the book blocks and get them trimmed, and then the notebooks will be done. Well, the paperback notebooks will be done. I still got to do the hardback. But yeah, I've hot foiled my logo onto the paperback covers. It looks so pretty, and that will be on the back of the books. So yeah, I'm gonna film myself working this afternoon, finishing the books off, and they'll be trimmed soon. Hello, it is Thursday the 19th of August today. Excuse the mess, I'm currently working on a commission and there is someone mowing the lawn outside, so I don't know if you can hear that background noise, but I just had to come on and show you my books because I went to get them trimmed today and they look absolutely amazing. Look at that. That's one of the notebooks. the cover on, trimmed to perfection. The logo on the back, it looks so nice. I'm so happy with it. So yeah, they've all been trimmed. These paperback notebooks are all done. I've also trimmed my hardback book blocks. Obviously they haven't got the covers on them yet, it's just the text block. So they're gonna be ready for me to put covers on them in the next 2 weeks. These are all the designs together. So we have that one I just showed you, the ultramarine violet, the rose madder, and the Indian yellow. And these are all the text blocks waiting for their hard covers. And look how smooth and beautiful they are. So excited. They look shop ready. Like, you could see these in retail stores, I swear. Like, I'm so pleased, so proud of them. But yeah, these notebooks will be done. These will be done in the next week or two, and then I can start working on the sketchbooks. It's Tuesday the 24th of August today, and I'm in the final week of production for the notebooks. And I'm pretty confident I'm going to get them finished by the end of the week. I'm currently working on making the hardback covers. Although making these covers do take a little while, I feel like I might just make the deadline by like the skin of my teeth. If I can. We'll see how it goes. I'm getting my second COVID vaccination today, so if my arm hurts too much to work, that might set me back. We'll see how it goes. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. I've just finished the ultramarine violet covers covering the book board in book cloth, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my day working on the emerald green covers and the Indian yellow ones. So I'm going to film a little bit of that process. I hope you enjoy watching the next few stages, and fingers crossed I'll have the books made by the end of the week. Good morning. Today is a very fun, very exciting, but extremely nerve-wracking day. I finished the cover boards yesterday. I think I was doing it for about 12 hours. It does take a while, but they're all done. And these are the book blocks they're going with. And all I've got to do today is case them in, basically, glue the books into the covers, then leave them to press overnight, and then the notebooks are finished and I can start working on the sketchbooks. Exciting, scary day. If they don't get cased in properly, that's 4 weeks worth of work gone down the drain. So I need to make sure that I do it properly and do it right. I only got 3 hours sleep last night, so that might be a bad combination. I've got a cup of tea, gonna caffeine up and get this done. Hi, I'm back. It's the next day and I'm just coming on to tell you that I've finished all of my hardback notebooks. I'm so happy with them. So incredibly happy. I know every time that I make a new book, I always say it's my best one yet. And these really are the best books I've ever made. I'm so proud of them. They all look so good, so uniform. They're all pretty much the same. I've got to go through and do quality checks, make sure they're all as perfect as they can be. If there are any with slight imperfections, what I'll do is I'll put them to the side and have them as seconds, and eventually I'll do a big seconds sale when I've got enough seconds to sell. Because I don't want to be selling products that aren't as perfect as I can make them, that I'm really proud of. I'm just gonna show you how they've come out. Here they are. Aren't they just so beautiful? I can't believe my luck, really, how it's all come out so well. Just quickly go over them. I've got, this is ultramarine violet. It's got the beautiful shell end papers, a matching ribbon bookmark and end bands. Those are the end bands. End bands are mostly decorative, but they're also there to make sure that when you take a book out of a bookcase, it protects the spine. And of course, they're all a mixture of dotted and plain. This one's a plain one. This is the emerald green. It's got the froggy end papers. This one is dotted. Just happens to be the dotted one that's on the top. Each of these designs all have dotted and plain versions. It's got the matching ribbon bookmark and end bands. This is the Indian yellow with the pink. It's got the mango end papers. This one is also dotted. The matching ribbon bookmarks and end bands. And the embossed logo. All the notebooks are now done. It is Thursday today, so I think I'm going to work on my marketing plan for the rest of the week. And then next Monday is the beginning of the sketchbooks. I've got my little production plan. I was able to tick off August. All on time, all done. So next month is September, next week, and it's sketchbook production, 150 GSM sketchbooks. So that's what I'll be starting. So yeah, really happy with them. So that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for getting this far and watching the entire thing. Next episode is going to be all about my second month of production, possibly my third one as well, depends how long it is. I haven't edited it yet, obviously. But I'll show you how I make all my sketchbooks, how I hot foil my greetings cards and all sorts of things. So yeah, thanks again for watching and I will see you soon.